Alright, I am back from my vacation. Today's the 29th, Sunday. Came back yesterday about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was not in a hurry getting home. I do live by a volcano, and so they use volcanic rock, which in turn can be used for some of your Hoyas and orchids and stuff. So I stopped along the roadway because I use it for the snow, and I got myself a bunch of that. I'm showing you my shirt at the same time. I still have to unpack the middle of my car and pack the back because I just got back with a grocery trip of $169. So that's what we're going to do. I had my garden timer. The hose on a timer didn't seem like it sprayed as high as I wanted it to. The deer came by and helped themselves to certain things. I did do a row of onions, which kept them out in the middle from my other potatoes and other things they were eating. So overall, it was okay. I did plant corn before I left. That hasn't grown yet. Since it's almost July, we only have July and August as our growing. Don't know if it's too late to start, but pretty soon in August, we're going to start doing our fall crops of the brassicas. They call brassicas, like your cauliflower, broccoli, the cooler crops. We'll start doing that if I can remember and or want to. So let's get ourselves groceries. Let's see, can you even see? Yeah, you can see there's just a row that comes through. Gosh, I hate this thing right here. Anyway, you'll see that clear path. I got groceries and I just made a path into here. So let's get groceries done and over with. I could have done grocery shopping in Oregon, but you know, I don't think ice cream would last 8 hours in 80 to 90 degree weather home. So, and I didn't bring a big, a cooler to go grocery shopping. And their prices are just as high. They just don't have tax. So, you know, it is what it is. So, anywho, clear this off. Whew. I had some green orch. I guess it's of the lettuce family. The deer took care of that whole plant. I had some, I think they're broccoli seeds or something. I have a few pods of a plant that they did not eat. I don't know if they're going to be ready or not since I took them off prematurely and all the plants were dying because they either didn't get enough water or the deer ate them. So that's my life. Anyway, let's get to this. Here's some Minute Maid watermelon. These have been on sale because they're expiring on July 6th. So I just get a bunch of them and freeze them. Usually things that say don't freeze are some reason. Maybe they have pulp and it wouldn't be good. But it says this carton is filled with more juice. Sure, it's made with real fruit juice and filled with bold, refreshing flavors that always puts a smile on your face. But it's filled with much more than that. It goes on a whole freaking story. I'm not going to have time. But I thought watermelon looked good. So I got a couple of those. Let's see if I can find my receipt and I can kind of go through prices. And maybe you can compare to your own prices. Let's see how close my memory is. I said $169. $167.67. So here's my shopping list. Whew. Come on, Tanya. They took off 1 cent off of my bananas. That's good. Deli, meat, beer, produce, grocery, sweetened milk, game dryer sheets, go paper towels, cherries, corn single, original bananas, frozen cheese pastry, orange juice, 2 at $1.97. And it's orange juice. You'll see the same situation, but it's for kids. Who cares? Interesting. It shows orange juice, 2 at $1.97, and I'm looking for the other stuff. Well, I don't see that they did the Minute Maid juice. Original banana, corn single, cherries, paper towels, dryer sheets, trash bags, sweetened milk, pineapple chunks, decaf veranda, and dill something or other. So yeah, it doesn't look like they ring up this, whatever. All right, ground beef. They had for, let's see, meat, beef, shaved steak. I'll get, so ground beef, it was $5.99 each. So I got a whole mess. Looks like it's good. Oh, it says freeze by 7/13. So you know when they dropped. And then I got 4 and 20 Traveler beef and cheese pastry, Australian beef with cheese sauce and a delicious gravy wrap and golden pastry. This reminds me, and I think it is, in the pierogi that they have. So I got a ton of these. I got a handful of these. I'm going to leave them in the bag. So let's see how many. Beef. Let's see, ground beef. I got 4 of those. And then the beef cheese pastry, I got 17 of those at 99 cents each. Those pierogies. Yep. All right. So yeah. This. So if you haven't heard before, I have a chest freezer in the house. I would normally have it in the garage, but there's no power in the garage. Different story, different time. So I have a chest freezer in the other room, and I put everything in the chest freezer that I can. Feed this freezer, the refrigerator you see behind me, that freezer, and then just feed it that way. So let me go put this by the chest freezer. The cats did well. I have a big tub of litter, one of those plastic tubs. You can put the lid over on it, and it locks like that. Somebody was just sitting there and piling the litter into one area, and there's litter all over the place. So, to be expected. All right, so let's grab another one. Yeah, I should have done regular shopping in Oregon, but when I go shopping in Oregon, I'm thinking, oh my gosh. You know, and I wanted one of those flavored things that you flavored drinks with. They wanted $6.99 for the little one. Of course, there's no tax, but it's still, I'd go through it too fast. So I got a bunch of corn. This is the white sweet corn. I cannot put it in the refrigerator yet because that's been blocked. Oh, it's hot. Couple of dill breads. Dill bread was like, I don't know, $4.99. Let me see. Every time I make bread, it doesn't come out right. So I'll probably just sell my bread maker. It just comes out, it just falls apart. I don't know if it's because you don't have egg or need egg. But anyway. Whew. Frozen deli, cooked ham, orange slices, smoked meat, beer. Dill, $4.49 for each of these. So that's going to go in the freezer. It's got some banana. If you cover this, they keep them from ripening so quickly. If you put an avocado inside of a paper bag, it will ripen in 1 to 2 days. Stay. So what I did is whenever our local grocery outlet, it's a second-hand food store. You would never think it, but you have to look at your expiration dates real good. Is they went through several owners, and this latest owner, they have their team line up all the groceries on the shelves as neat as military can be. And when I went in there after the ownership, they have new freezers, new this, that, and the other. I mean, it looks so precise. I wrote them a letter, and I said, thank you for taking time to make your place look good. It definitely shows, you know, between the owners we've had. So, yeah. So, if you find a store locally of some sort and you're like, wow, I'm pretty impressed. You know, everything's neat, picked up, say something. If it's gross, disgusting, say something. Write a letter. You talking to a clerk verbally is not going to do any good. I've found that talking to a manager is like, yeah, okay, so, you know, whatever. But if you do a letter, then it seems to come across better. This is decaf veranda blend. Whew. It has notes of toasted malt and milk chocolate. I have to start doing the decaf for heart's sake. when you have a heart issue and you have palpitations, anything caffeine makes it go off. So I'm starting to switch to decaf once I get through my caffeinated. All right, so there's those. Let me grab another bag. I've got, even though I could have done, let's see, I think these were 99 cents each. Because normally you would get them at the Dollar Tree. But I got Gain Odor and Defense 10 sheets. 79 cents or 99 cents, one of the two. Gain Dryer sheets, 79 cents each. And I got 4 of them. Got some cherries. I haven't had cherries in a month of Sundays. Got some more garbage bags. These are Ultra Strong Citrus Twist, 40 of them for my 13-gallon continuous odor control with 10% post-consumed recycled materials. This one was $7.99. I was listening to somebody's engine. I get a bunch of these. They are 4 little grillers, yummy seared cat food complement, 2 shredded chicken, and 2 little gravies. Some of these canned foods my cats don't like. If I put something on top of it, it'll leak into the food they don't like and may help them eat it more. And those are going to be $4.99 each. I got this. I got the other type, and it was chocolate chip cookies. They came out real good in the oven, now that I understand my oven. Cookies and cream, no. I got a big gallon of cookies and cream. Ice cream, $7.99. Okay. RTB. This is Pillberries. Pillberry. $1.99. I got 4 of these. RTB. I don't know why they call them RTB. But Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's Pillsbury, so I don't know where the RTB comes in. If you guys know, let me know. I don't see any brand. It says RTB. Whatever. Ready to bake. Okay. But it doesn't say that here, but maybe that's how they come up. Anywho, you can freeze these as well. Let's see what else I got. Cat food. Sour cream. I'm going to have myself some potatoes. I had one Friday. It was really good. And then this is called shaved beef. Never seen it before, but I got the brilliant idea of making it into beef jerky. And then you just break it off into pieces. So we'll do that at some point. Let's see, sour cream. Let me put this in my refrigerator. I have a very thin area to walk. Get myself some ice cubes for my water. We're supposed to have thunderstorms tonight. We'll see what happens. So I'm drinking some of this water, and I saw a video where somebody had done some research and took well-branded water, and they put it under a microscope and they found microplastics in it. So even the well-known brands have that. Is that any different than where our water comes from? Is there that much of a filter it's going to stop that? I don't know, but just FYI, if you're concerned about that kind of stuff, drinking it can't be good for the system, you know. Alright, let me put the corn away so there's more room to walk. Whoa! I am hitting the bag of groceries right behind me. Oof. I have a mango in the refrigerator that's been there 2 weeks. It's getting kind of gross, but it's fine. It tastes even better. Let me grab this bag. It's the heaviest one of all. Probably about 40 pounds right here. Actually, I have a scale. Let me go see how heavy this is to show you how heavy my bags can hold. Just one moment. Alright, I was 20 pounds off. It's only 20 pounds, so anyway, it feels like 40 to me. Alright, black labeled fully cooked original bacon. I got this before I left for BLTs. You can take these and cook them just a little bit, like a minute, and it'll continue to cook afterwards for BLTs. Or you can make them a little bit crispier and do it for your bacon bits on your potatoes. So, I'd rather do this than regular bacon. So I got 1, 2, 3 of those. Smoked bacon. This is not smoked bacon, sweetheart. Is this smoked? Yep, hardwood smoke. I didn't even read it. I thought it wasn't going to be. Why does everything have to be smoked? Oh well, it's $3.99. Hopefully it's good. If not, lesson learned. Alright, so then I got a bunch of Smash. My favorite. 2 of these will get me smashed. Then I just decided to go hardwood smoked. Again, we're smoked. They don't make unsmoked bacon anymore. Do they make regular bacon anymore? Apparently I can't read. I think smoke has a weird flavor to it. I've had a bad experience at my work years ago, but it could have been apple smoke or something, but it just tastes so gross and chemical. I was turned off by smoked anything anymore. So, and then, let's see here. I got some pineapple chunks and light syrup just for kicks and giggles. Yearning for it. The smashed, I got 4 smashes, and then I got some sweet condensed milk. The one thing I saw in the store that they're changing over to more, I don't know why. I was tempted to get it, but I didn't know how to use it. And I guess you would have to use your phone to translate, but it had a big plastic bag, had a handle and a spout, and it was some sort of a juice, but it was all in Chinese, except for the little ingredients and all this stuff, but it didn't tell you what it was, how to use it, or anything, because I was like, oh, I'm curious about what this was. It was $10, and I wasn't about to spend it, even if I knew what it was. But yeah, a lot of things are coming in different languages, like Chinese more. This is like Spanish. We've always had English, then Spanish, but there's a section of, like there was some coffee, too, and it had all Chinese, front and back, no English, and I'm like, what is this? Was it coffee? I don't know. So, anyway. And here is that orange juice made for kids. It was, you know, you just look for it. It's good before July 3rd, so coming up pretty quick. You just freeze it. This is pulp free. This is always good. So I'm going to keep one of these out and drink it in the mornings. I think that may be all my groceries. Whew, do you believe that? I don't. What else to say? So when I went to Oregon, I just got some family things, because where I went, my father's wife is going to move in with her son over in South Dakota. So I picked up some stuff from Costa Rica, some wooden things, just things only Costa Rica had that we brought throughout the family trips that we hung on to. And then we took his ashes and put them in the ocean, and we said goodbye. So that was the whole reason behind the trip. So we got some other stuff, and now I will not go back to the coast because I don't know anybody there. And that's a long drive, so that's done. Unless I want to go there and spend the night and do whatever, which is kind of boring. So that is my grocery haul. Not as big as I thought. I was given one big, huge thing of Splenda. I have another one exactly like it in my shelf, just as full. So I got plenty of Splenda for a minute. I took apart my little vacuum. I think it's a Shark vacuum, hand vacuum. Not a hand vacuum, but anyway. Took that apart, cleaned that, emptied the car, and got caught up on some of my pen pal letters. So now I have to put some of this grocery away and figure out what I want to do the rest of the day. It's going to be really, really hot right now, like 96. So I want to be prepared for the thunderstorms. I don't know where the cells are going to be. If it's going to be overhead, I'm going to go out and spray the lawn because I have a hoarder next to me who has nothing but dry grass. It's cut way down, but still, I'm just subconscious. And then I have to do it next weekend because of the 4th of July to make sure, because at our 4th of July in our fairgrounds, which is right across the street, they didn't do it last year because of issues with partnerships and managers and all this stuff. I'm surprised they're doing it this year because we've had no fire restriction, no outdoor burning. But in the morning or in the next day, I always see the butts of the fireworks from that show in my yard. It's like, wow, okay. So that's why I always water it down during that time. So with that being said, I don't know when I'll be back on my live. Got lots of things to do. Will depend. I'll probably be up and stressed again starting work tomorrow. Some things going on. Before I left, they gave us new computers, and the program that is very finicky and old wasn't working because they did the wrong shortcut, and they didn't come back that day. So I have no idea how to even talk work when I was gone. So we'll find out what happens when I come back and get in the routine of rethinking stuff. All right, that is it. I will talk to you guys later. Comments, questions, leave them down below. And thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.